Hi, I'm Kendravallone. Today I want to talk to you about improving your distance and your consistency. Now, there are a lot of factors that play into distance. I understand that. But your hand position at the top of your swing is a key factor. So the wider the arc, the higher your hands, the further you can hit the ball and the more consistent you're going to be. Now again, I understand there are a lot of factors that play into that, but without those in place, you're gonna shoot yourself in the foot. So what are we talking about when I mention hands at the top, right? Essentially, we're talking about your swing plane. If you've seen any of my other videos, like the Ben Hogan video, we talk a lot about swing plane, right? Essentially, if you were to draw a line from the ball through your shoulders, that's where your hands should be. Ben Hogan refers to it as a pane of glass. Right? You don't want to break the glass by being underneath it. If you break the glass, you're dealing with a couple different issues, right? First of all, your arms don't get the full ability to create that torque and snap back at the ball. Second, you're fighting around your body. You don't have a clear swing path to the ball, okay? So it just makes things a lot more complicated. So how do we know if our hands are in the right place up at the top? Well, there are a couple different ways you can do that. As I mentioned before, you can always take a picture or a video of yourself and use an app to put that line from the ball through your shoulders. That'll give you a good idea of where your arms are, right? Also, if you're on the range, there are a couple different drills that you can do. You can take your club and place it parallel to the ground. Bring your arms straight up. That's a good key. You can actually even hit balls like this. Alternatively, sometimes I like to just swing with my right hand. If I get to the range and feel like my hands are a little lower than they should be, I'll swing a couple times and hit some balls with my right hand, okay? Personally, I prefer a drill that gives me immediate feedback. So for this drill, you're gonna wanna find a wall or some bushes, whatever's handy, and you're gonna take your normal stance, probably about a foot away. Now keep your weight in mind. Your weight should be on the balls of your feet. If it's on your heels, for some reason that tends to influence you bringing your hands down a little bit flatter, okay? So we're gonna take our regular stance and swing up and down, really taking note to avoid that wall, okay? Now, I do understand that there are some people out there that reroute their hands on the way down. In fact, a lot of pros do it, and there's nothing wrong with that. This drill, and in fact, the golf swing was not intended to be a one-size-fits-all, but it does work for me, so I figured maybe it'll work for you. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Kendravallone. For more tips and tricks, make sure to subscribe to my channel. See you next time.